Ashy, I don't know, shadow, put some lotion on my arm. They ashy. They are ashy. You was being everywhere. My chin poop check go crazy. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How you doing today? Goodness gracious. I finally thank God. We right about a thing. Whew. It's warm out. It ain't too hot. It look like it want to rain. It looks like it wants to rain a little bit. Probably be kicking up dirt. Okay, inside. I know it is. It ain't started raining yet. Good morning. But it look like it want to. Trying to see if that's that old man that was speaking in that speaking in the people window that one day. He said, of course I live here. You know, I'm in the people window. So he worried about the dogs. They been locked up in the room. But you was peeking in the people window. And if you say that, why you ain't let the dogs out? My dog gonna make me mad. It's just, I'm pulling one way, pulling another way. No, for real. I mean, he was all. I'm sure y'all. Let me see if I can find it. He was all in the people window. See if I can find it. I said, "Sir, do you live there?" To my son, of course I do. I said, "No, you don't." I said, "Cause if you did, then you would go get the dogs from out the room." And then I said, "I should call the police." Then he gonna walk off. Cause I was on the phone with my brother. Cause you know, if it was me, I would want somebody to tell me somebody peeking in on me and doing something they ain't got no business doing. What you got going on? And I called my rent office and let them know, like, hey, somebody, I don't know if y'all want to wellness check on people, cause they got dogs, but they had poop sitting outside. Cause I walk Gabe every single day, so could see it, and it's been sitting there, so it stank. Yeah, and then he walked off, but you could tell he stay over here. He stay somewhere over here, cause how quickly he disappeared. He stay over here somewhere. No, for real. Whoever live in that apartment could have, but you know me, I'm just walking past. Like I said, it ain't my apartment, but I know if it was my apartment, I want somebody to see. You know, people got a habit of when they see people doing something wrong or doing wrong, they won't say that. They just mind their business. No, you supposed to say something. You supposed to sit back and let whatever going on, go on. Even if you say excuse me, like what are you doing? Like all these phones and technology nowadays, people be quick to record. You better call 911. Crazy work. I took a picture and I was on the phone with my brother. So that way, if the front axe or whatever, I would have been able to describe him because I seen him. He walked right over like sort of kind of close to me. But I went on it. Oh shit, she got a big dog too. That's who stay there. It's a lady stay there too, but she's stud. She just walked out there though. I'm glad she all right. It's a big dog too. What that is? That's a Rottweiler. No, that's a German Shepherd. He would have went up and no. Oh, yeah, he would have got Dan white lady too. Oh, somebody that morning? No, he better not have been knocking on my door at 3 in the morning. I think it's one of my brother's little friend girls. 'Cause I called him one morning at 3 o'clock in the morning outside walking with the girl. I said, y'all look like vampires, foot draggers, like y'all outside at 3 o'clock in the morning. What? To my son, we was outside because she was scared of your dog. Good. I'm glad she didn't want to come in. Why you up at 3 o'clock in the morning outside walking? Y'all look crazy. I'm always. Well, I think we finna walk outside all day long. No stuff. I hope it rain though. We need some good rain. No, for real. Creeping out. You know them creeping out. Definitely was creeping. She didn't want to come inside. So you outside at 3 o'clock in the morning walking. Y'all need to be somewhere praying. That's the problem. Y'all need to be somewhere praying in y'all bed precisely. Like these women different these day and age. Just this baby, what? Don't nothing be open but legs at the random times. Legs. That's it. And Waffle House and some gas stations, baby. No. Mm-mm. No, thank you. I promise myself. I'm gonna have these. Look, I'm pretty sure she was a lady. She had everything got. It's early in the morning. She had everything got as far as body wise. All her body parts. So she definitely was doing something. All her body parts was showing. You like it, I love it. You like it, I love it. I don't judge because I used to be one of them too. My body all stuff exposing it. I like that though. But my body being showing. So I could, so let's say I do live here. I'm just worried about the dogs. I said, then why don't you go inside and take the dogs out from me? I said, that's because you don't live there. And I don't know whether to call it. And I told her, I said, yes, a man peeking in the window. I don't know whether to call the police or he went, my boy went to walking like, no, sir. No police, no police. Don't push up behind those five people windows. And again, it was a white girl that stayed there. I just saw her walk out. But it blew him to smithereens. So you better take this as a as God got favor on you until you get your nose behind that people windows. I low key want what I could last night. I low key don't want breakfast. And I think I'm gonna make me a candle this morning, but I'm gonna sleep over here first. I had put some shrimp pasta last night. My brother even woke up this morning with some. He says, "Can I just get a little bit, a little bit?" I want to tell him, "You didn't put in on this man." But I want to tell him, but I'm gonna get some. Yeah, they was barking. They were going because you could hear them through the window, and they probably was trying to figure out like what you got going on. Like why is you peeking in the window? Why is you gonna stay here? And I know this because I got one. He be working at any and every little thing. Anybody walk past my apartment, he go crazy. So them dogs, it's two of them. She got two, if I'm not mistaken, because it sounded like two. They was going bonkers. Like you ain't supposed to be over there. Get your problem over there. My thing is, if you concerned, like you say you're concerned, call the police, call animal protection, shit like that. But I mean, he was all y'all see, he was all in. Two plates is insane. My boy had a bowl. I know when he get off, that's why I gotta eat me some more, and I'm probably gonna take it's this I'm gonna say I'm gonna just wait, but text them to somebody. Man, I gotta go pick up my son early today too. Gotta go to therapy. Way on down every too far, too far. I gotta go to the zoo this weekend. I might go Saturday. I don't got no plans Saturday. No, and you could tell she feed him real good because he's a big one. He's a big dog. He don't need much play. He's a big dog. And I was wondering what you could tell it even from like sometimes you could tell when a dog big from the bark. So you heard it. You heard the dog, but baby, now I see what he looked like. Oh yeah, she feed him real good. And I'm pretty sure she probably feed him chicken and stuff because he looked like he eat chicken. Like he thick. You could tell when some of them ain't just feeding their dog food. That she feed her dog that and then some. She's healthy. I low key want to start feeding my dog chicken, but the way I don't get food stamps. So yeah, I don't know about all that. But eventually I used to actually well most I used to feed my dog with eggs. It helped with their coat, raw eggs. I learned that one from my mama. My granddad used to feed their dog eggs. My dog real protective too. He a bug though. I want to see this dog over here. There was a dog in these bushes yesterday. He was just at first I didn't know what my dog because my dog went outside automatically when he looked at the bushes and I'm like, what is he looking at? And then I'll peek through the bushes and I see it's a dog. I think it's a Frenchie. Let's see if it's still out there. It was just looking and barking on nothing. It was quiet. Let's see if it's still out there. Let's see if it's still out there. It's just looking. I started taking food, but just because it looked friendly, it might not be friendly. And I'm a firm believer in that saying, my dog will bite me, but dude, I don't know. It depends upon your temperament, what you got going on, he might bite you. He got teeth. Anything with teeth can bite. So that's my saying. Got teeth, you might want to be cautious. Child, see if this dog's flying. It's too much to go through all of that with food stamps. That's all. Let's see if this dog out here. He was in the bushes yesterday. I don't see him. He must stay somewhere around here. I don't see it. I have to play it, but I'm trying to walk up on him. Those up here in this bushes. I don't see it. It's like a Frenchie or bully, whatever. I guess bully and Frenchie is the same thing. It was one of those though. It was over here in the bushes, but I don't see it. And gotta know somebody that stay over here or stay in the area. Cause behind my apartments, there's houses. So yeah, I see. Everybody probably think I'm crazy, but what to see what the dog? It ain't no dog over there. He ain't over there. Oops, my bad. I mean it there. But yeah, he ain't over there. Look at the pictures out. Yeah, take some good. No, this the one right here. I was speaking earlier this morning, actually. Mm-hmm. Give me some water. I'm gonna eat some bread. Well, pick out these grapes. They did a phenomenal job. Shout out to Walmart. Mm-hmm. These things so good and sweet and juicy. Shout out to whoever picked my grapes. They was doing. Mm-hmm. And these grapes. That's how juicy my mouth is. What? Hello. Um, you can tell when they was picking these, they ain't eat just one. They ate a couple. What mess with your eyes? You know, you just need to turn your brightness down on your phone. I just bought this juice. Yeah, I ain't go check go grocery shopping yesterday. Not yesterday, the day before yesterday. My son already. You gotta turn your brightness down. You gotta turn your brightness down on your phone. That's what that is. Cause what difference do it make if I turn that off and have my screen on? It's still gonna be bright. Cause it's bright in here. Crazy man. Make that make sense. It's right here, so it's gonna be right there. You gotta turn yours down. I turn your brightness down. And I do with my backlight, cause all of them bright. Hold on. But you know, I'll see her. I'm hooked up to Wi-Fi, sweetheart. I got my Wi-Fi turned on. So shouldn't glitch. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make me a candle today. I'm gonna make me a candle today. Yeah, I got my light down now and I off. So yeah, that's your problem. That's the you problem, sir. I mean, you need to turn your brightness down. Not me. Grapes is delicious. Make sure y'all get y'all. Mm, I don't know yet. Cause I got this lemon scent that I low key want to make. Lemon scent. And then I got a mint. I'm in the search between. I think I might mix the two. Lemon and mint. That's a good combination. That might be good. Lemon and mint. Good morning. Morning, good morning. I might make a lemon and mint candle. Not too much mint because mint can be overpowering. And I the equal amount, like, I think I'll be good. Like, happy Thursday. Blessed mornings. What you got going today, Gabe? I ain't see you go live this morning. What's up? I thought we was getting back into the live thing. What you got going? Don't start now. Don't stop now. Consistency. So I know the instance that they use made these, but I would low key want to make let me turn this on real quick. Hold on. This is what I really want to make. These milks. That's really the goal. But I got these candles. I gotta just buy the they call clamshells. These is called clamshells. So I gotta buy the clamshells to make the molds. I already got some in my cart on Amazon. And I want to get some more fragrances because they use so it's a difference between what I learned with doing this. Oh, you just hitting them. This they use a berry. I'm pretty sure you use a berry and maybe like a vanilla to get this smell. Like I'm real good. Like how they say dogs is good with their nose. They used a berry and I think vanilla to make this. It said lemon zest, blueberry, blackberry, strawberry, sugar, lemon zest, and cheesecake scent notes. But and it may could have, but it smell good. It's more like a berry. But anyways, this is like a food, a delicate or whatever they call it, food one, and this one more of a like a you walk around your house type of thing. A clean smell. Okay, you just hitting YouTube streets on daddy duties. I'm certain. I feel it. I feel it. Y'all would think I would just put some grapes in a bowl, huh? Nope. Mm. At my screen. TikTok playing. They need to monetize me already. Over 8,000 subscribers. I mean followers on TikTok. 2K here, almost 3K. And I need 500 more on Instagram just to get monetized for this. I'm already monetized in one area, but on another area, I need 1,000 subscribers. Crazy work. I'm like right there. After all these years, I'm like right there. And I would have been had on Instagram, I would have been had that, but I lost one of my pages. Yeah, no, I ain't rushing it. It's just been forever. It's all in God's timing. It's just frustrating. That's all. Why did this just pop up? It's just frustrating. It's just a little frustrating. Well, actually, I don't need 500 more. I need 400 and something for Instagram. I'm like 890 something on TikTok, and I need 10K, 3K with YouTube. Honestly, I'm not even mad about YouTube, like, because the technically I can be monetized. It's just this going live stuff. Like, people be sitting on this phone for hours upon hours, just sitting there waiting for people to come in. Today I might do it. Like this morning I might do it because I ain't got nothing to do, but I can't do it. I done did the streaming thing for a long time. And now it's just like I just wanna post my little content, like I said, and that be it. But that whole sitting in front of the camera stuff, been there, done that. Been there, done that. Bigo and other sites, been there, done that. I'm done with the streaming is cool, but I feel like when you more so up and about with get me some rubber bands for what? Ah, you funny. Nah, I'm not getting no rubber bands. I'm not gonna be doing that. I'm not gonna be doing that. You funny. Give me watermelon. I ain't doing all that. And this be funny because people be really watching that stuff. Like for a little bit, I just be like, because I be trying to figure out what it is about that make people want to watch it. I think it's the expectations of it popping. I guess the excitement of seeing it pop, but you could literally do that yourself if you really, wanted to, I guess. But I'm not doing that. I'm not selling myself for nothing. No, for real, that don't be blowing me. Like what? People freak you on the internet. They ain't slick. Thank you, Lord, for the food I'm about to receive for the nurse and nobody for sake. Amen. They ain't slick. Thank you for the likes. What you got planned for the day, Billy? I ain't been on here 30 minutes. I'm ready to get off. Or either start playing the game. I might get on here and start the process of showing y'all how to set up for what's the name for candles. Dang, it's because you watching me. It's all a process for me setting up for making a candle. Because I don't use a scale. Oh, it's hot. But if it ain't hot, I can't eat it. You know? Yeah, I think I'm gonna do I think I'm gonna do a candle today. I think I'm gonna do a candle today. I love this candle maker. I gotta buy me some more wax though. Use all the fragrances. I already made some candles. They're already made already. But I already put the thing on top so I can't open it up. But I already made some. I already got some pre-made. I'm just letting them cure, as they call, whatever. What the fragrance like really go in for real. And then I don't know what scent I'm gonna make. Like I said, I got lemon. I got rose. I got mint. I got that. Oh, maybe I make a lavender calendar. And then I got jasmine. I might make a lavender or jasmine. It's not enough too. I need to go get me some more fragrances because all I got left is frankincense and these right here. I had this, it's called Fresa, one of them. Man, that gonna smell so good. I use it to make some of these candles. That's so good. I got this one. That is what they use in the Bible. That one's strong. Like, really, really strong. I think it was that strong. But it cut me off. That ain't YouTube. It's like doing me. YouTube right now cut me off. Yeah, I got some made. I just got the bigger ones now. But I want to make melts. Candles, they cool. Like, it's nice to know how to make them. But I really want to make melts and fragrances and stuff like that. I want to make perfumes. That's what I want to do. Melts and perfumes. Like I said, making a candle cool. It's nice to know I can make one, but I prefer fragrances. I like the compliments that the people giving me when I was going to therapy and stuff. They're like, man, you smell so good. What you got on? I was like, I'm working on something, but trying to find somebody or trying to find on here how to make fragrances is tricky because a lot of them already pre-made. I want to make my own fragrance. Like, I don't know where to start. I've been looking, but God let me do that candle making or learn how to do that first. And I'm pretty sure eventually I'll run into it and figure it out. What you talking about? The big one, big candles, like in 3 weeks. You know, to make them candles, it's a lot. It's a lot of wax that they use. They use a lot of wax. They use a lot of wax. Cause I had 3 bags. I had 3 bags of but it's a small bag, so I gotta buy a box. I had a three bags of soy candle mix or soy wax, and that's about gone. So I gotta buy some more. But I got enough to make me like some more candles. I got enough to make me some candles though. Yeah, I made these. These are small ones. But I pray that they smell strong. They've been sitting here long enough, so they should. Well, close your eyes. I'm gonna eat my food. What? Sorry. Not sorry. Money, I'll make sure y'all tap the screen, please and thank you. I'm trying to debate, am I gonna throw my Christmas tree in the garbage and just buy another one? Thank you. I'm blessed and highly favored. And I love you too, but Jesus love you more. Amen. I'm trying to debate, am I gonna throw my Christmas trees been sitting right here? I feel like I should throw it away and then buy another one. Mm-hmm. Just keep the what you call it, the stuff that go on it, and but throw the Christmas tree in the garbage. I'm gonna throw away a lot of stuff in my apartment. My wife is insane. I'm not even know that person. Well, I'm trying to figure out. I keep getting kicked off. I ain't even 30 minutes in and I'll get kicked off. Oh, yeah, YouTube be kicking me off. Make sure I drink our water today. H2O is very, very important. I'll just be drinking sodas and reposado. You gotta drink water. Your kidney will thank you later. high quality H2O. Once I drink room temperature water, cold. My water gotta be cold, cold. Gotta be cold. Normally I put it in my what's it called? I put it in my cup. I got this circle, whatever it's called. Refillable water bottle. My auntie bought it for me. Love, love, love. Love it. Seneca Bradley. Mm, 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 mm. I said I might do my lashes. Cause I ain't doing my hair no time soon. Mm, her is insane. Mm, 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 mm. How to wash clothes. I'm gonna wash clothes. I already cleaned my bathroom. I just gotta mop it. I gotta mop out there. I want them to take these couches about my house so I can really, really mop my floor. Especially with these couches I've been at for years. Majority of the time I move them. It's like 3 different sections, and I need them to take each and every one. So I can throw them first. Good morning, y'all. Make sure y'all tap the screen, please, and thank you. Greatly appreciate y'all. I'm ready to move. I'm ready to move. Good morning. Um, check my mailbox. Mm. Good morning. Good morning. It's 8:38. It's early. I gotta call my mama. To me, time going by slow in the morning, sort of, kind of, and it like speed up in the afternoon. You know, and the week's going by fast because what today is? Today Thursday, right? It's Thursday. I feel that, but let's take it outside. Well, I can't put it in the dumpster because I stay in an apartment. I have to find a dumpster, but I'm pretty sure you gotta lift it first just to put the sliders up under there. Who finna lift it? Granted, my brother here, but he ain't that strong. I mean, he can lift it, but not by himself. Brother, I ain't gonna say he old because he only even 40, and that ain't old to me, but he'll lift it by himself. Like I said, I take it to a dump because you just can't dump it in the apartment complex. You can't just dump it outside at the dumpster, or at least down here, I don't know about down there. You're not supposed to do it. Granted, people do it. You're not supposed to. You're supposed to take it to a dump. If they find out you did, you get fined for that. So yeah, I'm finna sit outside for a little bit. Today Thursday, right? That Thursday? Oh, today Wednesday. Yesterday was Wednesday. What's today Wednesday? What's today? Hold on. It's today Thursday. This week went by so fast. That's why I'm confused. It went by fast. He's going by fast though. I said morning kind to me at least. Go by slow. I need to come out here and sleep this. But it's like every time I come out here and sleep it, I just sleep just so happen to sleeping on the day that they got what you call it? When they do the yard, whatever. And then um I thought the day was Wednesday. I get my days mixed up. Wednesday, Thursday, I get them 2 days mixed up all the time. All these time. Shit. Good morning, my friend. Good morning. My boy Trips ain't live. That's my boy. Trips be having me cracking up. He be having me cracking up. Billy always in the streets. Don't let Billy fool y'all. He just being a cut. And don't want to say nothing. Don't let it fool you now. Shit. He be out. I gotta still watch Trip's boulette video. I wanna try it, shit. I am gonna go live. If I do buy it, I'm gonna go on live. I feel like you supposed to cause see I be watching Lovely Mimi when she be eating it, she be feeding it to her kids. And I think he was supposed to add something to it. I don't think he added the right. I don't think he added the right what's the name it. I don't think he added no seasonings to it. That's why I think Trips messed up at shit. And y'all, it's termite season. And if that's what that is, I'm gonna tell these folks I need to get this together because what? I'm moving. I'm moving. You moving. You moving. I know. I could imagine. I could imagine. I could imagine. Shit. I could imagine. Well, then you already know. I ain't even gotta tell you how you get there. You already know. I'm already knowing shit. Already knowing. Sarah, what you got going? What you got planned for today? How's your morning? What you got planned for this good old Thursday? No more days till Friday, y'all. Y'all made it. Y'all made it. Yeah, move your butt away. Yeah, what's up with this? Oh no, not in traffic. What you headed to work? Shit. Or you headed back to the crib? And where you at again, shit? What part of the world you in? 'Cause you sound like you be close to trips. Not you gonna catch him by himself. Don't do my boy. Don't do my boy shit. Don't do my boy shit. That's my boy. Ah, I know that's right. Shit. I know that's right. Shit. My type of carrying on shit. I love that. My type of carrying on. I love it. Cause what? Yeah, I love that. Ah, straight to it. That's how you do that though. That's how you do that though. I love it. Oh yeah, you got a baby that's autistic. Oh my God, I love you even more now. I love you even more now. I did not know you had a baby that was autistic. My baby autistic, nonverbal. For now. For now. For now, because I believe in Jesus and I know, right now, just like Zechariah in the Bible, he was mute until, he had to fulfill something. So maybe it's something within me that God trying to get me to fulfill and do for him. And his words just on mute right now. On pause. So yeah. Yeah. That's how I like to think about it. That's what's up. From one autism parent to the next. I got therapy today too, but later this afternoon. Because when I was taking the therapy in the morning, it was interfering with his school. Like he was having issues and stuff like that. It was like, oh, he just not focusing after, you bring him to school, he don't want to do nothing. So I was like, I went to talk to his therapist, and I actually have to. What I noticed when it comes down to autistic parents is we don't talk about enough how difficult. Not only is it to get our children into therapy, but how difficult it is finding the proper therapy for our kids, and how sometimes we gotta always be moving our kids around to different therapists because it just doesn't fit into their schedule or their routine of things. And if anybody who knows any autistic kids, yeah, they be calm, cool, collected, or they be, have aggressive behaviors from time to time. But I just be feeling like you bother them because they energy filled individuals. Um, you gotta stick to a routine when it come out of them. You gotta stick to a routine. They like structure. You could change up every once in a blue moon if you're going to, but all that different changing and stuff, they don't really like that. So yeah, I don't think we talk about enough about how difficult it can be trying to get our children in a comfortable situation and then try to also make ourselves stable enough to be able to be there and show up for our kids. It's a process. Yeah, my son, he got a share is your you said your daughter, your son. You said little one, you didn't say. Does your little one have a AAC device? I be trying to put all parents on, especially if your kids don't speak. I'ma push it. I'ma keep pushing it. AAC devices. What you do is if they don't have one, you go to your primary care. Your primary care then fills out. Uh-huh, uh-huh. It helps out with your child being nonverbal. It helps with them being able to speak, so it gives them a voice until they're able to speak. And what I noticed with my son, like he'll type some word, he'll press a word because I use actual pictures, and he'll try to say the word, so it'll help them along the way of speaking. I would highly suggest it's called an AAC device. Love it. My son even be spelling on it. I'm gonna keep pushing that because found out about them. You're welcome. I found out about it. I went to Autism Speaks um walk thing that we had down here, and they before it started, they had like little vendors around, and then the one vendor they actually created their own. AAC device for their kids because they have 2 kids who are, nonverbal and on the spectrum. And it was like it cost too much. So I'm assuming like they were either paying for insurance or something like that. Because if you got like Medicaid, thank the Lord, my baby automatically qualified for Medicaid. He was able to automatically get it in. Medicaid paid the cost of it, but I'm assuming that they weren't able to, so they created their own tablet. How I don't know, but they did it, and they have it. And that's how I found out about AAC devices. And then I asked my primary care, my baby primary care about it, but had I not went to that, I would have never knew that that was available to my son. Nobody ever told me about it, no nothing. That's how I got it. So I'm gonna put people on because I feel like I would have wanted to be put on, but nobody put me on. I just had to go and see for myself. Man, yes, I be trying to find out any and everything when it come out of my baby. I even went up there to the children's board, all of that. I be needing to know. I'm trying to get him in the Special Olympics. That's what I really want to do. I feel like my son need an outlet. Yes, and it's crazy to me because again, every person who has a child with any special needs, but we talk about autism, like I'm pretty sure it was a process, I should say, process for them when they was when they found out, that their child had this diagnosis and stuff like that. And versus them once they find out information, because it's a lot of look at the world, it's a lot of cases coming up where these kids are being diagnosed with autism. I would never get keep that information when I know what it took for me to get to this point. But I'm also always gonna tell them prayer changes things. I'm gonna keep pushing prayer changes a lot of things because my son, they used to call me every single day from his school, every single day up until I got saved. Every single day I was having to go pick up my son. I don't walk away from so many jobs because of my son behavior, his therapy. I had to walk away from so many jobs because when it come out of my baby, he come first. Yeah, it's not that people don't talk about it. People just don't ain't willing to give it up too. And I'm not finna hide that my baby is on the spectrum. Hey, I need all the information. I met this lady and I made a video about it. I don't think I posted on here, but I met this lady at the park and she was just out, feeding the ducks bread or whatever, well, the birds bread. And I don't know what it was, but something she was like, is that an alligator? And I was like, yeah. And then we just went to talk about special needs. And then I come to find out she got 2 kids at home that got special needs. And then she went to telling me about resources that she got for her baby. It's just that simple. People scared to talk to other people. People don't want to have a conversation. People just want to be like this all day. For real. And there's a girl that's down here. She has her own like little program or whatever about autism and stuff. It's her baby's she started from her baby's foundation or whatever. And she don't really put a lot of to me, she don't put a lot of resources out there, but she let people know like, oh, like she supported and bring about awareness. But man, my baby the reason why I went to school for real. So of course I'm gonna put people on because I know at one point I didn't know nothing about it. My mama, she a nurse, she didn't know nothing about it. Like she was like, "Oh, I'm the one that told my mama and have to keep pushing for the doctors to tell the doctors that something was wrong with my baby because they kept saying, 'Oh, he'll grow into it. He'll grow into it.'" And I'm like, "No, he won't grow into it. You need to tell me what's wrong with my baby." Yeah, I gotta advocate for y'all kids, man. Even if they ain't special needs, advocate, 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 advocate. As to us or to the teachers, it might be looking like behavior problems and they be looking like, oh, they just ain't. But on the back end, because they can't express how they feeling to us, or whatever the case may be to them, they suffer in silence, and that ain't where it's at. I'm an advocate for mine, so I'm trying to get mine in another school right now. My son to go to a Christian school, something. If I could homeschool them, I would. It don't work like that, Billy. It do not work like that. Tell my son scare him, make him speak, and don't work like that. He be trying to talk, the word just ain't coming out. That's the thing, and I used to try to I used to like not make him talk, but I just talk to God, be like, God, make my baby speak. For real shit. Like what? But it didn't come. So it's like, okay, well, Chris, you just gotta be patient. So yeah, really talking some scare. You can't scare a child into speaking out, Billy. It don't work like that, boo. It don't work like that. Trust me, if it worked like that, baby, I would hope and pray that he would already be talking. As much as I done scared him and I jumped out on him behind something, unfortunately, it don't work like that, boo. I really need to find. Absolutely. Got to. Never know who life I might be influencing, might be helping. You know what I'm saying? And to know that I help somebody, even if they don't never tell me, that make me happy. Like that my input on something, especially about their child that might have a special need, make me feel great. I like helping people. Hey, hey, hey! You wait. That dog is way over on the other side, and you barking. He on the other side. Why you doing that? Yeah, man. I was one of the parents up late night crying, trying to figure out what to get for my baby and how to help my baby. And I ain't gonna say I'll be up crying about it now because it's gonna come to me, just like I met that lady at the park. But I definitely still pray about it. Gotta pray about it. Boy said, "Oh, I'm bleeding. I found this bump on my cheek and now it's bleeding. It's bleeding." I put a band-aid down. Walk around looking like Nelly. I'm bringing it back. I remember when Nelly was putting band-aids on his chin. I'm bringing it back, y'all. I mean, on his what is his eye? Mine's gonna be on my cheek. So what y'all got planned for today? Dang, can't find it. All the time. All the time. Sometimes he'll share with me what he got on his mind, but all the time, I'm always wondering. I need to know what my son think. I'll be asking God. I wonder what he thinking about. Sometimes he just start busting out laughing. I'm like, okay, well at least I know he happy. As long as he happy, I'll be good. As long as he happy, I'm okay. That means I'm doing something right. Doing something right, and God got me in the right position. All the time I think about it. You know how I did, I used to be so depressed. I used to be so depressed. I used to be so sad. I used to like, Lord, I'm the reason why my son autistic. I'm the reason why my son can't speak. Had I not, been so sad and so in love with a man who didn't act like, who didn't have my best interest, Lord, my baby wouldn't have been like this. But I can't say that because God knew I needed my son at the right time, and that's why He gave him to me when He gave it to me. I lost my daddy right after I had my son. Like that ain't no coincidence. That is not a coincidence. Same year I had my son in 2016. I lost my daddy in 2016. Literally, same hospital. He was in the same hospital. I'm on one side of the hospital. My dad on the other side of the hospital. Well, they said he was right above me, but ICU was above me. Not like the room right above me, but the ICU floor was right above where I was. So it took me a week to get out the hospital. Once I got out, I want to say maybe like 3 days later, I lost my daddy. So yeah. I'm gonna keep pushing for people that feel like they ain't got no voice, especially the kind I don't know like special needs, domestic violence. Tell them I was there too, and look what God and brought me to. Reincarnation, not necessarily because they don't really talk about it in the Bible and stuff. Well, because Jesus rose again, but not that's no, not really. Don't talk about that. I don't think it really talk about that in the Bible. Like coming back as somebody else. No, I don't necessarily believe that. But I ain't gonna lie, when I passed away, I do want to become an angel. I want to help God. That's what I do want to do. So I guess in heaven. I, so you okay? So whatever you just type, it got Chinese letters, and then it got an A, and then it got M, whatever that means. Nah, this why I don't like putting oil in my hair because I did something to my edges, but it don't even look it. The people is not Gabriel. Hey, Gabriel, go in the house. Go in the house. Hey, go in the house. He ignored me. Gabriel, he's ignoring me. Gabriel, but now I don't believe in. I don't really believe in that. Like I said, I ain't read about it in the Bible. I don't have nobody dying and coming back as nothing. Do I believe in angels? Absolutely. Talk about it in the Bible. So yeah, I believe in that. It clearly said that angels, God angels specifically, been sent down to deliver God's message. So absolutely, I believe in those. And I even had a to me, I feel like don't oil it, just water boo. Nah, I put some oil in it. But what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. I was gonna try to thought. Yeah, I put oil in it, be dry. Be too dry. But look at it, it just look crazy. I put edge control in there, it don't look it. Oh well, I need to wash it. And I ain't gonna retwist it. Once I wash it, I ain't gonna retwist. I'm gonna let it do its thing. I don't even think I'm gonna retwist it for Mother's Day. I probably won't retwist it to like September, October, maybe. I like the thick look of locks. I don't really like, the part and stuff. It'd be cool, but I don't put gel, edge control, not gel. It's a difference. Edge control and gel is different. I don't use gel. I don't use gel. Good mornings. Hey, you on the fence because why? Chill, homie. Relax. Relax. Y'all seen that one Jack Funny skit when he was dressed up as the Arabic man or whatever. He was like, this how they be over in what's the name it when they be giving them head massages. That joke was too funny. Jack Funny is hilarious. Hilarious. I want to learn how to crochet so I can crochet this part of my hair. Just all twisted up and stuff. Curls. So I can crochet that part. Need to wash it. But I grew so much. I used to now that's one thing you could say don't do. I used to put color in my hair. Oh baby. Sure. You gotta what's it to say? I used to put color in it and my hair used to break off. Nah, since I don't put no color in it, it just be growing. My hair grew fast, but I started retwisting my own hair, so that's another thing. I started retwisting my own hair versus going to all them different people. I feel like that was another reason why my hair wasn't growing. Gotta watch, be mindful of who you let play in your hair. That's another thing I would say. Got locks. Let anybody do it. Too close to your brain. You be like, Lord, why I'm thinking like this whole time? I don't even be your thoughts. Somebody else's. Shit, I don't really let people play in my hair. I do my own hair. If it don't ever be twisted, because I don't retwist it, but let people play in my hair. Ever since, literally, ever since I started doing my hair been growing beautifully. Plus, I pray over my hair. I pray a lot. I'm gonna lie. Pray about everything. I even pray over my dog. For real. You gotta be mindful. You be like, well, I'm thinking like this. Sometimes it ain't even your thoughts, energies. It's not your thoughts. Be mindful of who you let in your head, literally. And listen to too. That's a portal. Listen to all that kind of stuff. That's a whole portal too. You gotta be mindful stuff you listen to. Now that's in the Bible for sure. But I mean, think about it. Solomon, our hair in the Bible. Yeah, you gotta be mindful of everybody who play in your head. Letting people play in your head. You gotta be mindful of what you're listening to. Oh yeah, your nails. I don't know about all that. Yeah, you gotta be mindful. Got to be more careful. I learned that ever since I started letting people play my hair grow. Hey, they wail on the other side. What you doing all that for? They can't see my face because you in front of the camera. You be acting like a cat. You be acting like a big old cat. I be telling him he a dog. You are a dog. Dog. You is a dog. You's not no cat. You need a bath. It's too big. I hate bed. That's why one of my things I want to. That's the reason why I want a house, cause that basically your dog inside your house stuff. I don't be on that. Granted, he's a house dog, but he still be going outside to kick up dirt and stuff. I don't be on that. So I need me a yard. Yeah, that's insane. No, but all that is different right there. That's something different right there. That's totally different. Just want to be wrote down. It's so funny. But he always shit. I don't know nothing about it. I don't believe in all that. That's some witchcraft type stuff. I don't believe in all that. God gave me authority, so I ain't gonna say it don't exist because again, it's in the Bible, but I just don't believe in it. I don't be too much worried about it because I serve a mighty God. And one thing about it, two things for sure. God don't play about his churn. So I don't be worried about none of that. And I got a mean. When I say mean per game so mean. I don't be worried about that stuff. No, that don't bother me. Per game, stupid. Okay. Thank you for the likes. You need a bath. I just wiped his hair off my pants. Now he come back and want to lean up against my pants. Yeah, just like a cat, big old cat, a huge cat. Want to rub his body up against. I swear, I don't believe in all that. I said I know it exists, but again. Demons tremble at the name of Jesus. So you think I'm worried about that? Baby, it say every knee shall bow, every tongue shall confess. I'm not worried about none of that. See what happened when God, I think it was what me. I forgot how to pronounce it. Me, whatever. When Jesus got off that boat, and what that man who was had the legions in him. See what happened when he seen that Jesus get off that boat and step on that land. Where he asked Jesus, Lord, don't send me back to the pits. He was asking God. He was asking Jesus not to send him back and don't do nothing to him. He said, bid me to the swine. What he did, put him right in the swine. What happened to them swine? They went into that water, didn't they? So I ain't worried about it. Don't be worried about them people. They better worry about Jesus. 'Cause he's still very much alive. So that's what they better feel. Because Jesus Christ gave me the Holy Spirit. And guess what? That's what they better feel. That's how I am with people, baby. I ain't worried about it. Because if I can't get you, you got to know. God gonna get you. He gonna do you something good. And I still love you after everything. But yeah, no. Uh-uh. I sought the Lord, and he heard, and he answered. I sought the Lord, and he heard, and he answered. I need to make a video today, but if it don't come, I think that's when I'm gonna make a video off of when Jesus stepped off of that boat. What that demon did. Please, Jesus, you are the man of God, the Son of God. Hello, that's what that lady said in that video. Say, she said that man say they fear they fear Satan more than they fear God. She say what? Who? How you gonna be scared of the person who created the devil? Like what? I mean, how you not gonna be scared? How you scared of the person who got sent down? We gotta really think about this. Let's assess this for just a moment. The devil, Satan was in heaven. He thought he was whispering in all the angels' ear. You thought you big. He thought he was big. We're just gonna use terminology. You thought you was bigger than the program, and you and all the angels that believed in what you was saying got sit down here. So we gotta make it make sense. Why would I fear that? Like, nah, I ain't going. You scared of Jesus, as you should be, because you gotta go through him just to ask for permission. You ain't got no authority. I made the enemy mad. They want to cut me off. Let's talk about it though. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. They cut me off. You can't stop this. Can't stop me from talking about the anointing of Jesus Christ. Yeah, clock it. Ain't got no power. None. Gotta go through Jesus. They tried it. They tried to cut me off. Now YouTube gotta do better than that. Back again. Who too funny. But yeah, man. Be worried about the people. How you gonna be worried about the creator and not the creator? Gotta make it make sense. Man, legions. It said, "What is your name?" Legion, for we are many. Oh yeah, going on. Get going to them that swine. And people don't really think about it, right? Like they talk about that. It was think about it. People that because I was one of the people, believe it or not, I used to be one of the people, but I know it was not of me. That was not of me. Think about Judas, but specifically about the man who was cutting himself with stone. Like all that people, when people be cutting on themselves and stuff like that, that be the enemy, Judas. Soon as he betrayed Jesus, what Jesus said, the devil got him now. And what he went and did, hung himself. Gotta know that's not of God. It be the enemy playing on your thoughts. Even thought he was gonna be able to tempt Jesus. Is you cool? To nobody but God. But I literally can talk about the Bible all day long. I love to talk about the Bible. Well, not even the Bible. I love to talk about God's word. None. I mean, he still loved them, because he said you gotta love your enemies. He still loved Judas, but he just knew like the stuff that he was doing, the stuff God had already done laced Jesus up and let him know, like, hey, yeah, he gonna betray you. So still love him. God told me how to love him. Baby Jesus is strong. That's why, and that's exactly why he was the perfect person for the job. The kiss of betrayal. You gonna kiss me on my cheek after all I done did for you? But I mean, again, that's just like the same thing we do in life every day. Judas was like a perfect representation of what we do. All of the disciples of was a representation of where we done been or where we done come from and where we fall short somewhere in life. Yeah, we born into sin, so that's why the 12 disciples was literally a perfect representation of us as individuals in life today. I want to say what's my favorite because it ain't a story, but what's my favorite? I guess you could say story, testimony. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say testimony in the Bible. Rashad, Meshach, and Abednego. That's my favorite one. That one, them, the three Hebrew boys, and what else? And the lady, I want to say that's become one of my favorite because it's all about faith. Oh, I got three actually. That one, Peter walking on water, and a lady who had issues with blood for 12 years. Those are my favorite three. My favorite three testimonies in the Bible. Of course, Jesus, his how he came about. Of course, that's top tier. But those are my favorite three. That to me, I don't feel like get enough recognition for real. I like Joseph's too. I feel like we're seeing Joseph's story a lot. What's going on now in the world? For instance, what's the name? Glorilla and her sister. Um, who's another siblings that's going through some stuff right now? That whole little situation with Boosie, King, all that. Just is literally what's going on in the world today. What you mean, Uncle used to say that? I hear you, Billy. What you mean, Uncle used to say what? Rashad, Misha, and the Bendigo. Them was some. They faith was something different, boy. They said, I'm not finna, in today's modern language, I'm not finna be bowing down to you and praising you. I only serve one God. Is you cool? Like, oh yeah, you ain't gonna worship me. You ain't gonna give me the praise. Burn them. They wouldn't have like, okay, like all right, whatever my consequences gonna be for serving just one God, the true God. Have your way, Lord. Them boys went in there. That man went to looking in there. Hold on. Then I send in three people. Why I see four? Oh, you talking about something serious? Yeah, that's my favorite story. You said open it up. They had their clothes on and everything. It didn't get burned up. That's my favorite story. Favorite story. Job is too, but I feel like everybody like run the Job because it's relatable. And it is. It is relatable. But I feel like that's a typical person that people like to go like to reference because it's like what we going through in today. I love Moses. Moses is my favorite out of all of them. Moses was my favorite though. Like He got firsthand experience with God. Yeah, he didn't see him, but John the Baptist was the real one too, though, cause he got beheaded. He was letting them know, like, yeah, y'all know something. Y'all know we got the Son of God finna come up in here. He finna blah 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 blah, and they was sleeping on John. But yeah, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, um, Peter, and the lady who bled for 12 years are my favorite. She said if I could just but touch the hem of his garment, I know I'd be healed. Baby was healed. Her faith, her faith is what healed her. Wasn't even God, it was her faith. Sometimes my faith being, oh, that's your favorite. Yeah, that's my favorite. I remember when I was reading it, when I first, when God first let me see it, and that one again, that one was about faith too. All of them really is about faith. But when I first came stumbled across it in the Bible, I was like, man, what? No, I would have cried and everything. Like it's a good one. First John. Yeah, that's a good one. My favorite chapter and verse is Matthew 19. Matthew 19:26. With man, nothing is possible. With God, all things are possible. Matthew 19:26. With man, not possible. With God, all things are possible. And I truly believe that. I truly believe that. And that's what I ain't gonna lie, that verse right there is what keep me like believing. Like anytime I get in like I always remind myself of that, like, we read this Bible, we know what's up. We done saw what was up. Yep. I love that stuff. I love the Bible. And I ain't gonna lie, I love the apps. I love the Holy Bible app. But sometimes I ain't gonna say I don't have time to pick up the Bible, but I just feel like it's literally the same thing. But I love picking it up and reading off my phone. I love the fact like I can hear it, like the audible, to hear like the different tones and the different people speaking. I love it. I would suggest everybody download it. That way you can always have it with you. Need that Bible, boy. Hmm. Well, I'm about to get off of here. I may come back. I'm about to get off of here. Make sure y'all like and subscribe if you passing through. Make sure y'all have a blessed day. Oh, did y'all pray today? And if you didn't, y'all still got enough time to pray. The fact that you still breathing, you still got air in your lungs. Make sure y'all pray before y'all close y'all.